Hi to everyone. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday for those of you that celebrated, and those of you who did not celebrate the U.S. holiday. I hope you had an absolutely incredible week and weekend. I want you guys to know, I've been exhausted from all the readings, from everything that I've been doing. So I wanted to take a couple of days off, as some of you are waiting to hear from me. I will be communicating with you today, but over the past couple of days, I keep waking up in the middle of the night with this message, and I hear intense crying in the background, and this is the divine masculine, where they're showing me that they have had this aha moment. There's severe pain. It's like they recognize they have a lot of regret. So I've been feeling that I need to do this reading because this message is for somebody. I don't know if it's for a full group or one or two of you, but I know that for me to be getting those messages repeatedly, it's definitely something that we want to take a look at. So let's take a look and see what's going on with the divine masculine right now. Yeah, they are not sleeping, which is probably why I'm hearing them. They're not sleeping. They're not able to really figure out how to fix this situation with you. They're thinking about you all the time. This is anxiety. This is nervousness, fear. Fear about secrets. You see there's the moon in the background and the owl, and this person is sitting there staring out the window. There's something that they need to share with you, and they're afraid to do this. They're afraid to step forward and communicate with you because to them it's something very deceptive. Now, this could have been the way that they took what they wanted from you and left your heart there broken. This can be about deception that has taken place in their life. Mainly what I'm hearing right now is they're telling me this is about self-sabotage for a lot of the divine masculines, where they do recognize this connection, a very spiritual, a very beautiful, deep and profound connection that is very different than most of us have in a regular relationship. So there is some huge growth taking place. Something's going on with them. I'm going to pull the detail. They need to make a choice in love. And this choice can be another person, or it can be head over heart. Do I come forward? Do I overcome this fear? Now I'm going to pull the detail and see what they are fearing, why they can't sleep, and why I'm hearing them cry. And I keep hearing, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's going to make me cry. So sorry if I do. It's that intense. It truly is. And I've had it for the past couple nights. I'm so sorry about what I did. I didn't know that I was doing it. At the time, they didn't know what they were doing, but they now see it. They now recognize how they may have hurt you. So let's see what the detail is. And, oh yeah. Okay. They feel that they betrayed you, that there was a very painful ending between the two of you. Now, these are those of you who are not in communication. You are not speaking right now, and this is with your twin flame. Both of these cards are indicating not only is it your soulmate, that mirroring of each other, but it's the twin flame. This is a choice of whether or not they want to be with you or not. But there was betrayal. They had another person and they didn't tell you. This is the Three of Hearts. This is a heartbreak. They know they broke your heart. But what I'm hearing is there was secrets that they didn't share with you, and it broke your heart. They may have actually literally betrayed you somehow, some way. But this ending did take place, and it was very painful. But not only for you, it was actually painful for them. They just didn't get it until now. It doesn't matter how long you've been apart. It doesn't. It doesn't matter how long you've been in the journey with your twin flame. Twin flames can be years before they're able to actually get up and going, if they can ever get together. It's not an easy thing for twins. Well, they definitely had a lot of information for you guys. So, yeah, this is about them understanding that they were giving more to another person than you. There was another person involved. And being shown the way that they ended it was severe. It was devastating to you. It was boom, done. Just done. And they walked away. After the two of you may have made plans together. For some of you, you may have actually made plans to go on a trip. But for some of you, what I'm seeing is you were going to move in together. You were literally going to physically be in the permanent, real relationship, and they cut you out. Queen of Swords, this is a person who knows how to cut another person out of their life. They know the truth, they understand, and they're usually very truthful and honest in a brutal way. They didn't tell you everything, but they are going to come in and they are getting ready to tell you. We have the Page of Pentacles. This is a sincere apology coming forward to some of you. You will be hearing from them. Right now, Mercury's in retrograde. So when we're thinking about our soulmate, that is going back into the past and looking at the whole thing. So that's why I'm saying some of them are just now recognizing what they did to you. They didn't know before. Again, could be a year, it could be 10 years. But now they've got that aha moment where they understand, oh shit, I really screwed up. This is not only somebody that I had a fling with, somebody that I had a connection with, that they just discarded you. There's a lot of regret, a lot of healing. The truth is, through their regret, because they were focused on somebody else and that relationship has ended now. And now that they're reviewing, they're in their spiritual awakening. Finally, they've hit their spiritual awakening. You've already been through yours. Now they recognize what they did. They weren't looking at you. They were focused on something, someone that they had invested a lot of emotions in. And they were trying to keep that relationship up and going, and they most likely didn't even tell you they were doing that. They ignored you. You're behind them. They weren't looking at you. They didn't look back. They did not look back to see what they did to you, to see what happened. Communication. It is going to come through between you and your twin flame. They're going to communicate with you, and they're going to come in, again, with a sincere apology. They truly, truly are sorry for what happened. And there is major growth, major healing that needs to take place in this relationship, and they know that. They do. You are what they truly wish for. Now, for many of you, you may be aware that your twin was in a relationship. It doesn't matter. They just cut you off and left you high and dry, so to speak. This is for this group of you where you know they just walked away. They're coming back. They are going to communicate. They want to create a new beginning. They want to start over. They want to get to know who you really are. Because they weren't focused on you, they don't even really know that much about you. You see, they're looking down here. They felt the connection. They know you're a soulmate. They do. They did then. They knew. But they were so focused on what they lost or were in the process of losing, they didn't pay any mind to you. And now they are truly, sincerely sorry. That's why I'm hearing them cry. How do I fix this? What do I do? How do I transform something where I feel I betrayed you and I broke your heart? So they're worrying, they're crying, they feel so much pain. I mean, I wake up in the mornings and I'm doing this. I don't even know why I'm crying. It's like, it's not my energy. This is meant for somebody out there. I thought it was meant for me at first. And I called my psychic going, yeah, what up, what up? And they're like, everything's good. So this is going to be very difficult for them. It is. It's going to be very, very difficult for them, but they are going to get over it. The best thing that you guys can do with them is to allow them to receive the messages from the universe, from God. This is the confusion that they're in, but the clarity is coming forward. When we start our journey, we can see there's these little cups and something's in it, but we don't know what it is. But there's something in every one of these cups. And as we go through the journey, as we become aware, as we awaken like your divine masculine is doing right now, we can see with clarity everything that's in those cups. And this is what the universe is revealing to your divine masculine. That is why they have regret. Because they can see the love that you were giving them. They can see that you were there when no one else was. When they didn't even notice you, you were like, leave me alone. And you were the one giving them the encouragement, giving them the faith to believe in themselves. But what you were actually doing was feeding their ego, building it up so they could go back and try to rebuild something with somebody else. But now that confusion is gone, and oh my goodness, here they are. They are getting ready to jump on their horse. So for those of you, you may have been feeling this energy from your solar plexus, okay, where it feels like something's pulling. Solar plexus and heart. That's where I feel it in the mornings. That's where I'm, well, even throughout the day, actually. That's where I've been feeling it. So if you feel that pulling, you guys know what I'm talking about, where it feels like something's going to pull something out of your body, but it doesn't. It's just a pull, and then it goes back. That's what I'm talking about. They're feeling it. You're feeling their pain. You're feeling their sorrow and their regret. The Knight of Wands is them jumping on their horse to come in out of the blue, unexpected, and share with you what they really want, what is really going on within them. For those of you who are identifying with this, this is why you may have been feeling this very strong urge to cry. Crying for no reason, not sure why. They are going to come in. They are going to speak their truth. Now, they have a lot of fear, a lot of regret. They have to overcome and get the courage to jump on that horse. When they jump on this horse, this is them coming in. They may pretend that, hey, you know, I'm going to be in town. You want to hook up for the night. That's not really what they want, but that's their excuse. They're looking for a way to open the door back up. For those of you, this is coming, and I'm seeing 2 to 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. So you may feel that sensation that I'm talking about. You may even hear them telepathically communicating, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Now, what I recommend for you to do is tell them that you are willing, telepathically, you're willing to communicate. You will listen to them. You are not angry. You want to hear what they have to say. And you literally need to separate your emotions from your logic, because they're coming in to tell you the truth. This is about the mind. This is about logic. Where they're going to make a choice. There were secrets, okay? Now, they may have told you the relationship was over prior to you, but it wasn't. Or it was, Maybe they were divorced, but they were trying to rebuild that relationship and they didn't tell you that. For some, this is really about fear, overcoming the fear to make the choice. You see, they know who you are. Beautiful energy between the two of you. This is the true yin and yang. This is the true other half of you. The truth is, twin flames, soulmates, mirror each other. They have a lot in common. Twin flames will start off that way, but as we grow, as we heal, we recognize we really don't have a lot in common. Because what one twin flame, the divine masculine, has, the divine feminine does not. And vice versa. But when we put them together, now it's whole, it's complete. So there is a lot of fear and apprehension, but they are going to come forward, you guys. And this is going to be beautiful. This is sincere. I really, and I feel like crying again. So this is a very strong emotion. And this is for those of you where you can feel this pain inside of you and you don't know where it's coming from. It's coming from your twin, from your divine masculine. They do love you. They do. And they're ready to open up a little bit and to share with you the pain and agony that they've been through trying to fix their family, trying to fix their life, fix their finances, get their shit together. And they recognize you are the one. And sometimes people, now I know some of you are going to say, well, if there was somebody else, I don't want them. No. This is not the regular relationship. They had to heal and close that old karma before they could be with you. They had to go back, even if it was them going back 10 times, over 10 years to go back to that person. That karma with that person has to be wrapped up for them to come back to you. So now they see it, now they recognize, now they understand. So they really are crying. You are feeling their pain. They are going to communicate. And again, this will be 2 to 3 weeks is what I'm being shown. So over the next 2 to 3 weeks, get yourself ready to where you can actually communicate with them, where you are open to listening to what they have to say. Doesn't mean you have to take them. You could already be in a relationship, but for you to have prosperity in your life, abundance, growth, everything that is meant for you, you need this conversation. This is healing, both separate. You're going to heal over each other through this communication. So this Mercury in retrograde is really playing a huge effect on your twin. Now, for those of you who are interested in the Soulmate Twin Flame, the transformation class that I offer, which explains this in great depth, where we really take a look at why the two of you have been brought together, what is taking place, why, where it's going, and how it ends up. And it's going to be very, very beautiful. Now, I am going to change the date. I believe it's on my website, but I'll fix it shortly. So the date that you see when this gets posted is the actual date. I want to keep it in December, but it will overflow into January because of the holidays. I don't want you to have to worry about that. This is a very wonderful way for you to end a chapter in your life, to end a cycle in your life, to be able to move forward. You have an incredible opportunity in front of you where you're gonna see your twin healed in the way that you saw them in the beginning, the very beginning, where they were amazing. And the two of you got along like this. You're gonna see a difference in them. People do change when they want to. And this twin flame, this divine masculine, these divine masculine, it is more than one, by the way. They definitely have. They definitely have. And it is worth the wait. I will be doing the live show Thursday at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I do hope to see each and every one of you there. I will also be posting December readings up in the next 24 to 48 hours. So have a wonderful day, you guys. I hope this helps you, those of you who are dealing with your feeling. You know what I'm talking about. You will know what I'm talking about. So I wish you have a wonderful day and much love.